Good music as well, and a great question. I should say, just quickly, I should thank a guy called Jason Banton on Twitter. The reason I'm thanking him is because lots of people send in ideas for questions or topics on the show. Sometimes we just see him on social media and we go, oh, that's a good one. This is one we saw on social media. I'll say his name again because it's a great question. Jason Banton has tweeted that question out, and I thought, oh, it caused a lot of debate in the office. Let's put it out there to the listeners in Radio Land. Darren Gough alongside me, of course. I'll tell you why it's interesting, Goughy, of course, because one is a world-class player. One is the captain of his country. One has won Golden Boots at World Cups. He's won them in the Premier League as well. But he hasn't won anything with his club or country yet. And the other player has won the Premier League and has won the FA Cup. So I don't really know which way it should go because, you know, the old argument of when I retire and my grandkid sits on my knee and says, Granddad, what did you win? You can point to your mantelpiece and you've got all these trophies up there. Someone like Harry Kane can't do that at the moment. Jamie Vardy can do that. So if football or sport is all about trophies and success and how it's measured, I suppose the natural answer is Jamie Vardy. But then there's the argument of, well, he hasn't captained England. He hasn't led his country to the final of the Euros, etc. So I think it's quite a tough one to call. My answer would be, this might be controversial, but for me, it's always about the medals. It's always about the trophies.
Nah.
And the fact that Jamie Vardy knows what it's like to be a Premier League champion and he knows what it's like to win the FA Cup, for my money at the moment, I think I'm not going to be in Jamie Vardy's body. I'm not going to look like Jamie Vardy.
Do you put Gerrard in that then? So Gerrard, you wouldn't want Gerrard's career purely because he didn't win the Premier League?
No, but not because he didn't. But he won the UEFA Cup and he won the Champions League, Gerrard. So he had an equally great career with England, captained England as well, but did win at domestic level. Harry Kane's won nothing. He's got nothing to show yet. And it's all about being a winner, isn't it? Being a professional sportsman. You know that better than most.
He's won the Golden Boot at the World Cup. He's won the Golden Boot 3 times in the Premier League. He's going to be probably where he's going Tottenham's greatest goal scorer of all time if he stays. He's going to pass Jimmy Greaves, the great Jimmy Greaves, who sadly is no longer with us. And he's the only one, realistically, who's going to pass Alan Shearer. I don't think he will if he stays at Tottenham, but if he went to Man City, I think that's probably saved Shearer. So, I mean, he's going to have plenty of accolades at the end of his career, Harry Kane, and that's why he probably... You've got a bit of a point, because that's why he probably wanted to go to Manchester City to get some medals there. I mean, he's had the opportunity with England. He's played in a Euros final. They lost. He's played in a Champions League final. They lost. It's just not quite happened for him, has it, as a team? But he's had some... I mean, what a career. Listen, I love Jamie Vardy, but I think I'd rather have Harry Kane's career.
Yeah, but as an ex-sportsman yourself, right, you've won leagues, okay? Have you
never won the Ashes,
right?
And that's what you're mainly remembered for. So, would I take an Ashes win? Yes, I would. Yeah.
There you go. So that goes against what you've said, surely.
Well, it don't. Would I take someone else's career who won the Ashes instead of mine? No, I wouldn't. So, but at the end of my life, well, not the end of it, because I won't be bothered about that, but what I would like to have had at the end of it is just one Ashes win.
Yeah, but you've captained England, Goughy, right?
No, not captain.
Okay,
England,
if you had of captained England,
my county,
right? If you had of captained England, what would you rather have, that as a memory or winning the Ashes?
Winning the Ashes.
Well, there you go. So Harry Kane's captained his country. Jamie Vardy's won the Premier League. Okay, let me throw another name in, right? Because this is going to be difficult, right? So if you're talking about it's all about trophies, which is what I'm talking about, I'm going to throw Phil Neville's name in. Okay, he's won the league for United 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 times. He's won the FA Cup 3 times.
Champions League he's won once, twice.
Right. Whose career, right? You don't have to look like them. Whose career would you rather have? Phil Neville's career. So, but look at the trophies that Phil Neville has got. Would you rather
there's loads of them who play for Manchester United.
I know, but he was an integral part of it. He was an integral part of that success for United.
Yeah, he played loads of games. Right? Yeah, he was a good Manchester
Okay.
United player.
So whose career would you rather have? Out of the 3, I'm just chucking it in to prove a point. Phil Neville's career, Jamie Vardy's career, or Harry Kane's career. Which one would you rather have?
Harry Kane.
So no trophies. So I'm offering you 5
Harry Kane
league
is one
titles.
of the greatest players. Who's been one of the greatest players? He just hasn't won a trophy.
I'm offering you 6 league titles, 3 FA Cups and a Champions League, and you're taking captain England.
captain in England. He's going to be England's all-time top goal scorer. He's going to break Kane's record this international break in competitive matches for goals. He's won the Premier League Golden Boot 3 times. He's won the Golden Boot at a World Cup. I mean, what more do you want?
You want trophies?
Of course he wants trophies, that's why he wanted to leave, but it's still his career. He's been outstanding. Look at the goals he's scored in the Premier League season after season after season. This year he ain't got one, but 21, 25, 29, 30, 17, 18, 23, 0.
Who's more successful, Phil Neville or Harry Kane?
Harry Kane.
What?
Phil Neville's got more trophies.
That's success, isn't it? That's success.
You're sounding more like Durham every day.
No,
you're going on trophies. You're going on trophies.
Firstly, that's one of the biggest insults I've ever had in my entire career.
You're
and
going
that
on
includes people
trophies.
having a pop at my hair. No, I'm talking about success. When you become a professional sportsman, it's all about the collection of trophies, right? Surely.
No, that's the dream. That's the end goal. But you've got to play in a good team for that, in a team sport. You might stay loyal to a team. The only reason
but how can you
those
say Harry,
great players, reason those players from Manchester United stayed loyal is because they were winning.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Or they were all left.
Yeah, but how can you say that? How can you say that Harry Kane's had more success than Phil Neville? I mean, that's impossible.
No, I'm not. I'm saying he's a better player.
I didn't ask that. I said who's had more success.
That's where I'm going on. Who do I want to be remembered for down the line in 30 years? Right? Phil Neville had a great career, right? And he played at Manchester United and Everton. I mean, fantastic. And now he's in management. But when you're looking at it, in 50 years, who are we going to remember? Harry Kane or Phil Neville?